happens as you grow out of it.
Were
sort
you
of
a
thing.
wrestling fan?
Massive wrestling fan.
Okay, so you're a bigger wrestling fan than Marcus.
Yes.
Interesting.
No, I knew
I
a
reckon
lot.
I would be.
Marcus knew the law.
I knew the law. I knew what happened.
I knew the law as
And I
well.
believe Damien
I
did.
associate wrestling, like Marcus says, like he wasn't into wrestling.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the next step down from that because I didn't have Foxtel, so I would never see the wrestling
well,
matches.
to be fair, we didn't
pay-per-views.
have Foxtel for a very long time. My brothers would get people who did have Foxtel to videotape
Same
it.
as me.
Just
Yeah,
to
I
watch
did the
it at
exact
home.
same
The only
thing.
wrestling I would witness was like secondhand through Marcus, which was secondhand through someone else. Obviously.
Marcus would reenact it for you.
Why did you say that? Because my brothers would reenact the wrestling moves on us.
And like his brothers, they would wrestle with us. Like if I came over, it's like, cool, we got 4 people now. Let's wrestle.
Let me show you this thing I was told not to do that I learned from television.
Oh, yeah.
The
I'm
television said
surprised-
not to do it at home, but hey,
I'm
here
surprised
we are.
we never broke anything like as far as bones go from wrestling.
I actually like sprained my neck pretty badly or twisted my neck
from
pretty
a
badly.
DDT or something.
No, my brother just dropped me on my neck sort of thing. And
Your older brother would love it. Like whenever he saw me, he was just like, "You're getting powerbombed, bro."
you were light as shit. We're throwing you through a window.
Shit's dangerous, man.
Pretty much. They
bed,
started salivating when they saw me.
my bed in my room was broken for the longest time because my brother body slammed my other brother through the bed. It's
true.
On my bed.
They were yellow.
Oh my god, he's broken the bed.
And then the best part is, I had to sleep on that bed for years.
Marcus's bed was the equivalent of the Spanish commentating table.
Always in shambles.
Always broke.
Hey, that's a pretty good wrestling reference.
I've seen a little bit.
Good on you.
That's it. But it's funny because my dad was always like, I'm not getting a new bed because you broke it with the wrestling.
Fair
I said,
enough.
I didn't break it with the wrestling. Those dickheads did. Oh, well.
That's so funny.
Back to the question, though.
I think a good way to frame it, like we've been saying now, is I don't know, like the dad's projecting what he wants onto the kid, which is really unfair because the kid is just being a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's unaware of what else is going on.
I think what she needs to try and do is say, we're not going to stop our son from doing this. He wants to dress up. He wants to play dolls. That's fine. Maybe if you want to be a bit more of an influence on him, like maybe take him out to do some boy things. If you feel like that might influence him, by all means, maybe the dad might need to take him out a bit more, do some other things to, I wouldn't say counteract or
Let's
anything
go
like that.
hunting.
It reminds me of this Jerry Springer episode where, like, the whole thing was this guy, the teenagers are coming out to their parents that they're, bi or whatever, that kind of thing.
Right.
And I remember this one person came, like, this guy came out, and the whole dad's logic was, he's like, you can't be gay. I took you hunting. You can't be gay. And it's like, as soon as you shoot an animal, you're not gay all of a sudden.
Whoa,
could you
the gay genes are out now. That's it.
Yeah. But I think
That's so great.
one thing I think that might actually help is maybe if the dad actually joined in on the play sessions
yeah,
with the daughters and the son,
yeah.
just maybe see why he enjoyed it. Like, get that shared perspective with your kids to
Yeah.
see what they're getting from it.
The kid's happiness is the most important
That
thing.
is the most
obviously.
important thing. I think so.
That's at least my take from
All
it.
right. Well, look, guys, that was great advice.
From me and
Yeah, from all of you guys.
I feel like we just gave
parenting advice.
We gave real advice.
That's real advice. Real
because the
advice.
dad's a dick.
Now that was great parenting advice. Tom, you're being a parent. Now
Yep.
I actually brought something, guys.
So for those who may have missed last week's episode,
Yes.
we were 150 episodes deep and realised Marcus had never brought a game. The only thing he never brought to an episode of the Questionnaires was a question.
Yeah,
So the
himself.
bare minimum.
Yeah.
We gave him a 5-week turnaround for him to
Yeah.
bring something in.
Yep.
One week in, he's brought something.
One day
right
in, I
now.
already had something,
Wow.
guys. Come
Wow.
on, calm your horses. All
He
right.
acts quick.
Yeah, I do act quick. So
All
now,
right.
brought to you by the people that brought you nothing at all, comes parenting through time.
Oh,
it's got a song and everything.
it is.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is parenting through time.
I love the
Thank
completely like the melody's already there, but he's also going along with it.
Yep.
What is
that was-
I want
Oh my god.
You can end the segment right there. I'd be happy.
All right, there we go.
brought a song, that's all.
Segment is over. No. I want to thank my housemate Jack. He's been on the show.
yeah.
He helped me actually record it.
Well
Oh,
done,
I love
Jack.
it. You got a producer as
Very
well.
low energy game show.
Yeah, that's it. Well, hey, hold on. That was all me. He just produced it.
Okay.
Now let's
So anyway,
show us
so-
the segment you
All right,
produced.
so the segment
Wow.
so through history, parenting has been there's been different advice. Some of it pretty bad. Now I want to tell you guys I'll give you some of these advice. And you got to tell me whether it's true or false,
Okay.
and the era it is from.
Oh, okay, sure.
So you say the
When you
decade.
say era, you mean like a century?
Decade,
Or
decade.
A decade. Okay.
So,
and only going as far back as 1900s.
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All
So if we say true and we get the decade wrong, do we get half a point or?
No, you get a point. You get 2 points if
Okay,
you get the decade
okay.
right.
I
like
And
it.
even with the false questions, the decade is right.
Okay.
Okay.
He's thought this through.
Yeah, he has.
One question.
Yeah,
What is
one-
this game called? I think I missed it.
Parenting through time.
Okay, parenting through time.
Right.
Yes, parenting through time. All right.
PTT.
One. That's it. One. We'll go Damien first because we're going to go turn by turn. All right.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, all right. Here we go.
Hit me,
Damien.
Papa Marcus.
In order to have a beautiful baby, pregnant mothers in waiting must not have ugly thoughts.
I think that's true.
Yes.
So did you have a line that I just step on your line then?
No.
Or?
No.
Okay. I think that's...
Why are you looking at him like,
I know.
I'm going to eat him?
What year is that from?
I think it's true, and I think it's from the 50s.
It is true, but it's from the 1910s.
Oh.
So you got 1 point there,
A
Dave.
swinging 10.
Yeah, I should have went a bit earlier.
The swinging 10s. All
I've
right.
heard that before, that saying.
Okay.
All right, here we go, Tom. This
Yeah.
is now for you. True or false?
Okay.
Pregnant women should not listen to loud music as it may make them too excited. True or false?
Ooh.
And the era.
I mean, it's really hard. This is a tough game, actually, because if I get it false, then I lose 2 points.
No. The era will be right. Like, you can guess the era as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 2
All right,
points are always
yeah,
up
cool,
for grabs.
Cool. All right. I reckon it's true.
Yes.
And I'll say it's from the 30s.
It is true, but it's from the Roaring 40s.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't think it's from the Roaring 40s, is it? All right, so
Roaring
you're on
40s
one
is
each,
good.
guys.
All right,
You're
that's
on
good,
one
that's good.
each. All right,
I
Damien.
I never win these.
It's
true.
Oh, yeah, all right, Damien.
Okay.
Pregnant women should avoid board games.
Board
True
games.
or false? And the era.
Should have thought board. I reckon that's false.
Yes.
So if it's false, why do I need to provide a decade?
Because just provide a decade.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
It's from the 60s.
It is false,
Okay.
but it's from the 80s, okay?
So it wasn't actually advice.
It was advice, but the correct answer is pregnant women should avoid video games.
I getcha.
I get you.
getcha.
I
when
understand
it's a
now.
false question,
They said that in the 80s.
they said that in the 80s.
So it's like that's like the peak of Atari when it was like
Yeah,
Pong
right.
and shit
Yeah,
were
no,
popping
Space
It's
up.
like
Invaders.
women should not play Space Invaders. It doesn't work for them.
All right, so you're on 2, I'm on 1.
You're on 2, you're
Okay,
on 1. All right,
okay.
Tom, here we go. Newborn baby's skin is so delicate that the first bath should be with olive oil. True or false? And the era,
I'm going to
please.
say true, and that was Italy in the 50s.
Ba-ba, on both accounts.
for fuck's sake.
Mamma
No.
mia.
No, see, it was false, and the correct answer was they should bathe in lard or animal fat
Oh.
in the 1910s.
1910s.
Do you know what the reason's for? Or?
No,
Interesting.
They sizzle on a skillet.
So you're
Lard
on,
makes everything more delicious.
so you're on 1, Damien's on 2.
2. All right.
Damn.
All right, Damien. Mm-hmm. Coffee is healthy for babies. True or false?
Oh, that's a good one. Imagine a little hopped up baby just.
Right.
He
Caffeinated.
can walk and he's only 1 month old.
And he's stressed about his work that he's going to get done for tomorrow.
I'm gonna say that's false, and the era I think is 1930s.
It is actually true.
Whoa.
In the 1960s.
Oh,
Yeah. All
so
right.
they're pushing cigarettes onto adults and coffee onto kids.
Why not? You
That's
can sell
it.
anything.
Yeah.
So you're on 2, you're on 1, Tom.
Okay, cool.
All right, here we go. Tom, as a pregnant woman, you should not cut your hair. True or false? And the era.
I'm going to say true from the 20s.
It is true.
Yep.
So you got 1 point.
Good.
But it's from the 2000s.
Oh, 2000s. Do
Yeah.
you know any logic behind that?
Nope.
Shouldn't cut your hair.
It was a
Because
Now,
everyone had the Rachel.
I should
You know,
I should explain. All these advice came from magazines or physicians.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So it's a website that had both of them.
You
Very
shouldn't
interesting.
cut your hair.
Yeah. So you're on 2 all, guys.
Just send this segment straight to your wife, Tom. So much,
yeah.
too many nuggets of advice right here.
All right, Damien. This is your last question. Okay.
Oh, I need some points here.
Yep.
Pregnant women should not travel at all, even in cars. True or false?
I'm gonna say that's true,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say that is from the 50s.
It is true. So you got 1 point.
Yeah.
But It's from the 1930s.
How many fucking cars were
3-2.
there in the 30s?
Yes.
It's like, ooh, cars, I'd love to do. Oh, I'd love to not have to take a
Can't do
carriage.
that. Can't do that at all.
So
All
their
right.
notion was like Final Destination, just stay in your house and
Yeah.
don't move,
Yeah.
because just in case anything bad happens.
Yes.
Walking distance is okay. Okay, so I need 2 to get over.
2 to win.
Man,
Wow.
none of us have ever picked the decade, so it's
Damn.
quite hard.
All right,
Yeah.
let's hear it, Marcus.
All right, Tom. Here we go.
All right.
Come on, Tom.
Tom. Pregnant mothers can smoke up to a full pack of cigarettes a day. True or false?
I'm going to say true, and that's the 60s.
He's got both right. He has to have both.
It's false.
Oh!
The correct answer is they should smoke half a pack.
Fuck that.
But the error is on the 60s.
We drew.
Now, there's a tiebreaker question.
Oh, okay.
Way to
All
break
right.
up this bro party we've got on right now.
All right.
What a great contestant you are.
Hey guys, none of this sharing. All right, so there's only one question. So I want you guys to buzz in first.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to go with first. We're going to ask you whoever buzzes in first whether it's true or false,
Okay.
and then if they get it right, that's over.
Yeah.
But if they get it wrong, the other person can guess the decade.
Okay. I
All
like
right,
it.
cool.
I like
So,
it.
yeah, so you don't jump the gun. Think
Yeah.
about
Can I
it.
test
Buzzer
my
is in
Can I
name.
test my buzzer?
Yes.
Mama! You want to test yours?
That's my voice breaking. That was my voice breaking.
All
Yeah,
right, here
that's
we
my
go,
buzzer.
guys. Only wash your child once a week.
Ooh,
I reckon that you were first. You started.
true.
It is false. Now, Damien,
You got a 1 in 10 chance.
if you get this error right, you win. If you get it wrong, then you guys actually drew. I don't have any questions after this.
lackluster
All
ending.
right.
Okay.
Can I test my buzzer again?
Yeah.
Mama! All right,
don't
still
need a buzzer,
working.
it's
good.
Just
Yeah.
wanted to
Can I
confirm.
test mine?
Yeah. All right. Oh man, it's probably gonna be like something. Wash your kid once a month or something like that, because their skin's so fragile.
Of course, yeah.
I'm gonna say 1910s.
It's 1970s.
Oh, way
the correct
off.
answer was twice. Twice a
Wow, wow.
week. Good game, guys. Good game. It's a draw.
Big audience applause there. They love a draw.
Some fart noises as well. Audience is farting up a
No winners,
storm.
no losers. No winners, no losers.
Wow.
That was great.
What
There
a
we
great
go.
game.
Parenting through time.
I can't say we've ever had a game like that before.
No, never. And never have we had like such a lackluster ending too. So I'm glad you did it, but you actually didn't do a great job of it because nobody won.
Hey, that's because you guys couldn't do it, all right?
Oh, no.
I think we won and that Marcus brought a game in.
It's a big win for us. It's a big
All
win
right.
for us.
So that was parenting
Through time.
through time.
What a great song. Well done.
All right,
do we
that
have-
was amazing.
Do we have time to get this last question done?
We do.
Let's do it.
Hunter S. Thompson, Damien.
Hunter S.
Hunter S. Thompson. Samuel.
Hunter Samuel Thompson.
Yeah.
I don't know what
By
his
the
middle.
way,
I don't know what
His
his
middle
middle
name
name
is
is.
Samuel L. Jackson.
By the way, I forgot to tell you what the beef stands for in Humphrey Bear.
Yeah.
It stands for bear.
Humphrey Bear.
Fair.
He was originally called Bear Bear, and then they changed his name later on. So, all right. So Hunter Samuel Thompson writes in, scared about a wedding tradition. My husband-to-be is a bit of a jokester, and I'm scared he is going to follow the silly tradition of smashing wedding cake in my face. When he brought it up jokingly, I told him not to, but I know him and I know his family. All it will take is one of his drunk cousins to egg him on, and I'll be receiving a fist full of icing. How do I guarantee that this does not happen? He does have a habit of going to extreme means just to get a laugh. Hunter S. Thompson.
Samuel Thompson.
Yeah.
So getting they want to avoid getting cake squished in their face.
Squished in their
Yes.
face.
Which isn't like it's a pretty common, or maybe not these days, but it's a pretty common sort of thing to happen at
Yeah.
weddings.
Did that
Yeah.
happen at your wedding? I don't remember.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a tradition that used
Might
to
be like
happen.
80s and 90s, maybe.
Yeah, you used to. It was
Yeah.
like, here you go, kick
Yeah,
in your
like
face.
you feed it to them and then they sort of push it and everyone's like, haha, what a great time everyone's
Yeah, I
having.
mean,
Yeah.
if you do the little feeding, that's okay. But I feel like the cake, the whole like, here's a handful of cake.
I mean, like, at least from experience, the makeup and everything costs so much, and
Yes.
so much time goes into looking right.
And they got up at like 4 a.m.
and they've gone through multiple makeup trials with different companies or different people, so
Yeah.
they want to look good. That being said, the photos are probably all done by then.
All done by then.
So I
It's
don't
usually
know.
party time. It's
Yeah.
usually ready to go.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to get cake smashing. Does anybody want to get cake
I don't
smashed
think
like this?
so. I was at an engagement party a couple of years ago, and they had a cake there for it.
Yeah.
And one of the people in the wedding party decided to get the to-be groom's head and slam it into the cake.
Whoa.
I don't think he realized how hard the cake was because it was like coated in icing.
It knocked him out.
Not far off when he smashed his head and everyone was laughing, but when the groom like stood up, like revealed his face, he was bleeding from the head. So that icing was rock solid.
Well, I know at least from my experience that the topper of the cake is usually the top of the cake is